Alexandra, welcome to my channel and to this video. As you've already seen from the title, this is my what's in my hospital bag video for this pregnancy. This is the third time that I'm recording one of these videos, and this time I actually did go back and looked at the other videos as well as the videos that I uploaded after birth, where I kind of talked about what I actually used from the bags. So there are a few things that I have left out because I didn't actually end up using them. But I've also packed some new things, I think, that I haven't packed before previous times. So yeah, interesting, at least for me. And so hopefully it's interesting for someone else too. This is my fourth baby, but with my first, my labor started at week 34. I had him at week 34, so I hadn't packed a bag or anything. And that's also partly the reason that I'm packing this bag so early. I just entered week 35 today, and I just want everything to be in order in case this one should decide to come early too. And also, I've been planning this video throughout like the past couple of weeks and started throwing things into the bag that I wanted in there, and started to write lists and like I said, watch the videos and stuff. And then, let's see, 3 days ago, I got some not awesome news that kind of changed how I'm looking on the packing of the bag, actually. And those news are that I have gestational diabetes, like I talked about in my last pregnancy video. I did the glucose test on Thursday, and my midwife actually called me that same afternoon and told me that I am right on the cusp. So my blood sugar or insulin values, I'm not sure what they measure, but the measurement in the morning was normal, and the measurement 1 hour after drinking the glucose liquid was normal, and then the one after 2 hours was 1 decimal over what they consider to be normal. So I had 8.7, and apparently they want you to have 8.6 or lower to consider you like not having gestational diabetes. So that is, I have to say, I have to admit that being so close to passing is very frustrating, because it will have some impact on how long we have to stay at the hospital after birth and things like that. So that is the main reason why it's affecting my packing, because I had planned, or at least hoped, that we would be able to go home after 6 hours, or like tops 1 night, and now it looks like we're probably gonna have to stay at least 24 hours and even more than that possibly. So that's how it has kind of changed how I'm thinking about the packing. But anyway, let's get into the bag. With my other ones, I've actually packed the diaper bag. I think my diaper bag is awesome. It has all of these compartments and everything. The issue now is that I want to use it throughout the summer for whatever adventures we go on with the family, because it's so awesome. So I don't want it to be packed and just not be able to be used. Instead, I decided on this huge, like, tote bag, I guess. The only reason I have it is because there's a poodle on it, and I'm a poodle person. I've had poodles for most of my life, and I think someone gave it to me because there was a poodle on it, and I don't use it very often because it's colorful, and I am more towards neutral colors, I guess. But I thought for this it would be good, because I can just throw a bunch of things in there and they will fit. Let's start with food, because food is fun. I bought these 2 power bars, or granola bars, or whatever they're called. I don't eat during labor. I don't think I have with any of my previous deliveries, but afterwards these could be good to have. So I'm gonna toss those in there, and I might buy a few more, we'll see. And then of course a trusty water bottle, super important. I'm hoping that I can buy one with a straw, or like a nozzle, so that it doesn't just pour out. You have to actually suck the water out, because if I'm like half lying down and nursing, that's more convenient than having to like make sure I don't pour water all over myself. But for now, this is the one that I'm gonna put in there, because I don't have one of those bottles right now. I guess I'll just start with the things that I'm bringing for myself, since I've started. This is my trusty robe. I bought this when I was pregnant with Myranda because I saw someone else in their video had brought a robe, and I was kind of flabbergasted that I hadn't thought about it myself. It's basically just a robe. It has pockets, which is very convenient. It has a tie. It is pink and flowery, which is very me. I think I just said that I'm not very colorful, but that goes more for like bags and outdoor clothes and stuff. I still love pink. And anyway, after delivering Myranda, I lived in this. I barely put anything else on for as long as I was at the hospital with her. Because I want her close, I want her skin to skin, or this time him. I want him close and skin to skin, and so a robe that's easy to open and close, you know, is perfect. I'm having so much heartburn and like, ugh, yuck. Next on the list, or next on my bed here, are nursing bras. These are just 3 of them. I recently realized that I really like the kind of bra that doesn't have a clasp, like this one, that you just kind of pull to the side. And I only have 3 of them, and I use them constantly right now. So whenever it's time, I'll just toss in whichever ones are clean, I guess. And if I need more, I'll put more. Originally, I had only planned to bring like 1 or 2, but since we might be staying longer, I think I want a few more because of like spit up and stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna want to sit there in the hospital and hand wash my bras, so might as well bring a few. I have tons. Also, I don't know how fast my milk is gonna come in, and once it does, I know that I'm gonna need a bigger size, so I'm gonna bring nursing bras in different sizes. And then I have, this is just an addition that I put in here today. These are just a pair of fuzzy warm socks, because right after delivery I get super cold and shaky. So I have actually written in my like delivery letter, that doesn't sound right, in my like instructions for the nurses and midwives and people helping me during labor, I've written down that right after birth I get super cold, so please have like extra blankets on hand. And I also thought that I would tell Michael to put these on me right after to help me with that cold feeling and shaking and everything. And then I'm bringing, I think I'm just gonna bring one set of clothes for me. So these are socks, underwear, maternity leggings, a cardigan, and I will put a nursing top in here. I tried to find my nursing tops today, and I think I might have donated them. I can't really understand why. It could be that I have outgrown them, and so at some clothing purge time I donated them, but I have none. So I'm gonna have to order a few more, or a few new nursing tops, and I'm gonna put one in here. Like I said, at the hospital I'm only wearing my robe anyway, so I really just need clothes for going home. But I brought this really long cardigan. I think that might be nice for if I have to venture out at the hospital to get food, or for like a doctor's appointment for the baby or whatever. I'm bringing this long cardigan to kind of cover everything, considering or at least for me, I mostly wear those like mesh panties / diapers at the hospital. That's also why I'm only bringing 1 pair of underwear, because I'm not going to be using underwear when I'm there anyway. And then I have a bag for dirty laundry, so I don't have to put like the pukey or bloody or whatever stuff down in here with all the clean stuff. And then we have like toiletries and stuff. I have the same little bag that I bought when I was pregnant with Myranda. I love that it's see-through. I can see what I have in it. And here I have 1 maxi pad, and that is, like I said, I wear the mesh panties at the hospital because they're just better at catching everything. But then on the way home I usually want to wear just normal clothes and a normal pad, so that's why I'm bringing 1 of those. Deodorant, nice to have if I have to stay, and like I said, it looks like I'm gonna have to stay for at least 24 hours because they want to keep the baby, or they want to check the baby's blood sugar levels for 24 hours at least. It seems to be different in different hospitals, so I don't actually know what's going to happen, but that's what I'm trying to reset my mind to now. At least 24 hours, possibly more. Then I have this. I brought this with Myranda. There was shampoo in this. I've emptied it and cleaned it out, and now I have just shower cream. They have shampoo and conditioner. No, not conditioner. They have shampoo and soap at the hospital, if I remember correctly. I'm not gonna want to wash my hair. I know myself. I don't wash my hair often as it is, like in my regular normal life, and I'm not gonna want to put time into that when I'm at the hospital, so I just need some shower cream. And this is unscented shower cream, which is what I want, so that the baby can really learn my smell and we can bond and stuff with that. And then I have lip balm, super important. My lips get really chapped. They actually are really chapped right now. I don't think I've been drinking enough water for the past couple of days. And during delivery, my lips get super chapped. I think partly because of the gas and air, or laughing gas, or whatever it's called in English, and also just because you need so much water, especially after delivery when your milk starts coming in. So of course I'm gonna try to drink as much water as I can, but also I'm gonna help my lips in that way. What else do we have? We have a tiny cute little toothpaste container and 2 toothbrushes in case Michael can stay at the hospital with me. This is something that we don't really know right now. If baby is born before the 28th of July, my brother is gonna come here and take care of the other kids while we're at the hospital, and I don't know how long he's gonna be up for it, because he's not very used to kids and the kids don't know him very well. So Michael might have to go home like that first day before the kids go to bed. And in that case, he's not gonna need a toothbrush. But if it's after the 28th, when my dad's back in Sweden, my dad's gonna come here, and I think I could coax him into sleeping over with the kids, and that way Michael could stay with me. So that's why I'm bringing it. Then we have a tiny little silocaine paste thing. That's a numbing cream that can be good in the nether regions for the pain there, especially if I have to get stitches. I have my iron tablets because apparently the new recommendation, there are so many new recommendations that my midwife has told me about that has come since Myranda, and she's not even 4 years old. But anyway, the new recommendation is to keep taking your iron pills for 6 weeks after birth, and I'm sure that's good. I think I kept taking the iron pills because my levels were too low with the other ones. So I'm bringing those, and I'm also bringing painkillers. These are just over the counter, and I know they have stronger stuff at the hospital that you can ask for, but I also know myself, if Michael goes home, then I am going to be too shy to ask for anything. So I thought that I would bring them just in case, to help, especially with the, oh, what's it called? Like the after contractions. That's what it's called in Swedish, but I don't know if that's what the word is in English. But you get like contractions after giving birth for the first few days, especially if you've had kids before. They can get really strong, and they have for me before. So especially for that, I'm gonna need the painkillers, I think. Then I have a brush. I might switch that out for my normal brush at the last second, because I love my normal brush. I have a couple of hair ties. These are like milk, not containers. They like catch the milk. You put them inside your bra and then they catch the milk inside. I don't think I'm gonna use these. I don't think I'm gonna have any milk at that point, or at least I haven't with the other kids. But I don't know. They're light and they don't take up so much space, so I just toss them in there. And then I have these like nursing pads. Also, if my milk comes in and I'm leaking, I can use like both of those. And that's it for this little bag. Then I have all of my electronic stuff, and I have that stuff in this little bag. I'm of course going to put the camera that I'm filming with right now. I also have the camera charger or the battery charger, my phone charger, and my headphones. And I just realized, no wait, I don't actually need a charger for this because it's the same as the phone charger, so I can use that for both. That's awesome. So yeah, this is basically just to kind of keep it contained so that I can find them easily. And this is actually a little bag that came with my stroller, the Bugaboo stroller, with all the instructions. So this entire thing was full of like a big chunk of instructions for the stroller, but I thought it would be perfect for the electronic stuff, so that's in there. What else for me? Oh, slippers. Probably not going to use them much unless like I walk around the hospital, but I know you can't walk in just your socks. You need to have shoes on, and these are more comfy than normal shoes, so I'm bringing those. I'm also bringing a heating pad. This is one of those that you can put in like the microwave oven and heat it up. And I don't know if they are going to have any, if they are going to be able to heat it up for me, because they might not like have microwave ovens there. But I thought, why not? Might as well bring it and see, because that is a lifesaver when having contractions. And I'm imagining that it could be really nice after birth as well, just to kind of, well, first off, like I said, with the after contractions, but then just to kind of keep that area warm and cozy, I guess. I am bringing my baby wrap. I hadn't planned to bring this, but since I might stay longer and on my own at the hospital, I think that this could be good, especially to help me get some sleep, because at least for my other babies, they have wanted to be carried constantly. And if Michael's with me, then obviously we can kind of take turns and the other one can sleep. But if I'm alone, I can wrap the baby, hopefully, and prop myself up with all my cushions and maybe sleep sitting up a little bit, at least like short, little short bursts of sleep. So that's why I'm bringing the wrap. Actually, I think I'm going to put this in the washing machine because it looks a little dingy. So we'll put that to the side. I'm also bringing my nursing pillow. This is my trusty nursing pillow that I had for Myranda. I love it. I think it's awesome. And it makes nursing so much easier. So I'm bringing that too. It's not going to fit into the bag, so we're just going to have to carry that. Let's see. The only things I have left now, I think, are for the baby. First off, we have the going home outfit. I showed this in my last pregnancy update. And then I'm also bringing one like set of clothes, a onesie and a pair of pants in a size bigger, in case the baby is bigger like than my other ones have been. My other babies have basically like drowned in even the smallest size, so I don't think I'm gonna use those, but just in case. And then I'm bringing these PJs with feet on them because it's super convenient. So if I need to dress baby before we go home, I can put him in that. And then I'm bringing the blanket that did I knit this? No, I crocheted this, that I crocheted for him. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, I'm not gonna need it, because it's still gonna be summer, but maybe I want to take a couple of pictures of him. I was gonna say wearing this, not wearing this, but with this on him or something. So I'm bringing that too. It's just fun to bring something that I made for, like especially for him, I think. Yeah, I think the last thing, I feel like this is not a lot, but at the same time, I feel like I have thought this through so much for the past couple of weeks that I can't have missed anything. Anyway, the last thing is this little notepad and a pen, and this is to write down all the things that can't be in here up until it's time to go to the hospital, like my phone charger or my headphones. When I take those out of the bag, probably today, I'm gonna write those down on this list. And so when contractions start or when it's time to go to the hospital, either Michael or I can go through the list and just toss in the things that have been taken out, I guess. And the things that are on it right now are 2 pillows from the bed, those gray pillows back there, because I just know how much nicer it is to have your own pillow at the hospital. Their pillows are just flat and not comfy, and so we're bringing one for me, one for Michael, and if Michael has to leave, then he's not taking the pillow with him. I need as many pillows as I can get, and that's also, like I said, with nursing, you can't have too many pillows when you're trying to find a good position to nurse in. It's my experience anyway. So 2 pillows, and also I have written down milk from the freezer. If I manage to pump any milk before he's born, then I'm gonna bring that to the hospital. And that's something that I haven't even thought about with the other kids. No one has like recommended me to start pumping or anything like that before birth, but that's apparently also one of those new recommendations that my midwife told me. She told me a few months ago that the recommendation now is that from week 37 you can start like hand expressing milk, or even if no milk comes, you can just start hand stimulating, I guess, to get the milk going, hopefully sooner, which would be awesome for me, because like I said, usually my milk doesn't come in on like day 3, and at that point baby's hungry. So if I can get some milk out, some of that like first colostrum milk, that is gold. And then when I got the gestational diabetes, what's it called? Diagnosis, I guess. I got a bunch of information for women who has it, and in there it said to start hand pumping or hand expressing even at week 36, and I guess that's because it's even more beneficial if the baby can get milk right away, because of their blood sugar levels often being I guess less easy for them to manage the first few days. So if you can give them extra milk instead of formula, that's the best case scenario. So I am gonna be on that. I have all the instructions, exactly how many minutes, can't speak, how many minutes each day to do it, and I'm just hoping that I can get some milk in the freezer so that we can bring that to the hospital. Either way, even if the baby doesn't have any issues with blood sugar levels, it doesn't hurt to have the milk with us. So yeah, I think that's it. Let's see if I can think of a few things that I'm not bringing that I have brought with the other ones. With a couple of the babies, I was in school, so I brought my laptop so that I could keep studying at the hospital. I will actually be back at university soon, but that's not until the end of August, so not at the point that the baby's born, which is good. I'm also not bringing any books. I've brought books with every delivery, and I haven't read a single page. That is just not my focus. So at this time around, nope. No need to bring anything to read. What else? I don't know, I can't think of anything right now, but I'm not bringing any like makeup remover or anything, because I plan on just cleaning my face and putting on my lotions and stuff when I'm having contractions. Because obviously you don't go to the hospital the second the contractions start. There's usually a couple of hours at least before you go, and so I'm gonna have time to hopefully take a shower, wash my hair, clean my face, and if my face doesn't get like regular face cream or lotion for a few days at the hospital, it's not gonna die from that. So I'm not even gonna like bother bringing that stuff, because again, like, I know that I'm not gonna want to put time into that, and also I want as few scents as possible. Now that I think about it, I kind of wish that I had. Are there deodorants with no odor? I actually don't even know. Maybe that doesn't exist. I need deodorant. But other than that, I don't think I have anything scented, and that's the way I want it for like the first days of bonding with the baby and stuff. So yeah. I feel like I should have more to talk about, and at the same time I've been filming for 28 minutes now, so it's definitely time to stop this video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Hej då!